Right, guys, so guess I'm finally learning how to position my phone properly to make a video. Well, I'm still learning. I'm still not used to it, so bear with me. So I'd like to give you some advice about dating and self-improvement that not a lot of people seem to be giving you online. But before I get into that, make sure to like this video and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. So let's get into it. You know, everyone, all of these self improvement coaches are telling you that you need to be on your purpose, work on yourself. And I'd say that's actually pretty solid advice. That should be one of your main priorities, sorry, to work on yourself. And but when it really comes down to it, what they mean is building up the financial aspect of it, as they say, build an empire, or I don't know, or maybe even just building up your mind, because other things such as building your physique, for example, is kind of easy, especially if you're a young guy. I mean, all you got to do is work out consistently, track your diet, get enough sleep. That's it, it's done. And while you need to improve all areas of your life, there is some type of order I'd say you need to follow to do so more effectively. That's going to benefit you. And, you know, let me explain. If you're a guy, you have needs. And you know what I mean by that. You're full of testosterone. And even though you can try to force yourself to just ignore that and focus on yourself again and work, you'll still have this lingering thought at the back of your mind telling you that you need to go pursue women, get a girlfriend, or I don't know. And that thought is going to keep distracting you and keeping you from achieving your other goals to their full potential. And the problem here is that everyone seems to be telling you that you need to ignore that thought and just work. Get to work, be on your purpose, ignore women until at a later point in your life. And funny enough, there's this 50 Cent song that I discovered thanks to Brandon Carter. Oh, and shout out to Brandon Carter, by the way. He's a huge inspiration for me. The song, I think the song was called Writer something. I'm not sure. And in it, at the 2 minute and 30 second mark, 50 says, "Homie, you're hassling backwards if you're chasing a bitch. Stupid, chase the paper, they come with the shit." Alright, and man, that bar is goated, automatic S tier. And it is true, you will get the bitches if you try to get the money first. But, like I said, there's a problem with that. You will still be distracted if you just try to go get rich first, if you haven't dealt with that part of your life that includes dating. You need to get that out of the way first. There is a way to, for example, getting rich, building up your mind that includes your full commitment and attention. In other words, you are maximizing the pursuit of that particular goal. And how you do that is you get the dating part of your life out of the way first. You need to get it over as soon as possible. Because if you do that, that's going to benefit you a lot. Dating, getting a girlfriend, or just dating casually is going to give you the social skill that is going to help you a lot in other areas of self-improvement. So let me explain. If you're a guy and you think, "Oh, fuck it, I don't care about chicks right now," then you are seriously underestimating the effect that this is going to give you, the effect on confidence this is going to give you as a man. You know, being confident in your ability to get girls translates to being confident overall. What you're doing here is essentially you are building up your mind. You are reprogramming your brain so that later in life you can succeed in other areas. Whereas if you haven't dealt with women first, then you're gonna feel like you have this gaping hole of underachievement in your past that's gonna keep bothering you until you've dealt with it. For example, if you try to get rich first and then get women, get the girls, then you'll probably end up being emotionally unstable or insecure. And if you only have money backing up your perception of your own value, then you're gonna think you're worth shit. You're gonna think it's your money that's getting you the girls, and that is honestly such a horrible mindset to have when it comes to dating. Again, it's important to get it out of the way first, because if you do that, you're gonna build this social skill that's really gonna help you later in life, in whether it's job interviews, business presentations, networking, meeting new people, even at family gatherings. You need to go from this. You need to try and reshape your brain so that you go from this socially anxious or inept guy to someone who, at a moment's notice, can just go talk to any woman and seem like a cool, confident, intelligent guy. You know? Another reason why you should get it over with sooner in your youth is because the scope of opportunities you get as you age becomes a lot smaller compared to when you are a young man. For example, I mean, you're older and you can't just go to a college campus to pick up girls. I mean, you can, but you will be seen as creepy. And I'm not saying you don't get to meet women as you age. You do, but it becomes way harder and trickier. Also, because women change too. Their preferences change too. I'm gonna tell you a story about myself. I broke up with my ex and I did not date anyone for like 3 years, and I I wasn't having enough success because I thought I was just getting into self improvement, and I thought, man, I need to work on myself, and only until I've done that, now I can start pursuing women once again. I can maybe get a girlfriend, but I'm not gonna do that until I get the physique I want. I make as much money I want. I become mentally strong, but I was getting distracted from all of my goals, because in the back of my mind there was this lingering thought that about women. I was getting distracted, and I thought that I wasn't good enough to get girls if I haven't developed myself first. And I was not, and by that point I haven't realized that if I go talk to women first, if I get a girlfriend first, that's going to help me in other more fulfilling, more important aspects of a self improvement, like the ones I mentioned. But I thought that women was the ultimate goal and that I needed to build myself to get there, when actually it's backwards. You need to what you need to be doing, what I'm here to tell you, is that accomplish that first so that other things you do later feel easier. You're going to get a skill that's invaluable. And that's the main advice I wanted to give you guys today. Be fair to yourselves once again and be on the right path. Okay?